mark. That's down 2.5%. But let's put the spotlight then on NHPC to talk a little bit more about the government divesting stake, the OFS, and R.K. Vishnoi, the Chairman Managing Director, joining in to discuss this and so much more. Thanks so much for taking time out, Mr. Vishnoi. Now, you held your first ever non-deal roadshow ahead of this OFS. Tell us what the response was like. What were some of the key questions that investors wanted more clarity on?
Yeah, thank you very much and good morning to everyone. In fact, the roadshow was a very big success, and all my directors on board, the colleagues, they were there during the roadshow, and the kind of response we got from there, from the investors, it was really amazing. People were, in fact, inquiring about the OFS, which will be launched very shortly, and the kind of interest they have shown for the investment in the company. And the trust and the perception about the company's growth, that is really very encouraging, and that's the reason the government is very actively considering to go for the OFS now, and this is what has made it possible now.
Great. Also, Mr. Vishnoi, the draft regulations, they propose hikes in ROEs for your hydro projects. How will this impact your business? And could you quantify what kind of profit growth rate should one expect going forward?
Yeah, regulators have been very, very reasonable. In fact, the kind of risks which we carry when we execute a hydro project, there are certain uncertainties where we tend to spend more. And just to cover it up, the regulators are trying to, provision the higher ROE. So, in fact, we can't say there'll be much impact on the profits what we have already been earning from these projects. But yes, there'll be an adequate coverage of the risks which you carry during the execution of the project by this raise.
You were told us last time that the capacity will double by FY27. So can you update us on that, as well as the timeline of the commissioning of the Parbati and Subansiri?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And we are on the timeline, we are absolutely on schedule. And this year, we'll be commissioning the first units of both the project. In fact, Parvati project, the entire capacity should come this year, this financial year, FY25. And the first unit of Subansiri will also come in FY25, and then subsequent units will come, say, every 2 months and thereafter. So there are 8 units in Subansiri, 250 megawatt each. So those units will be, gradually coming up. So we will have the total capacity in FY25 from both the projects.
Sure. You'd also talked about the initial plans in the pumped storage space, right? Any incremental development there?
Yes, actually, that's the thing which is gaining momentum, and the government is also pushing very hard at this particular sector of development of pumped storage plant, because of the, the very much the essential necessity to connect pumped storage assets with the grid. So accordingly, we have also started looking out, and recently we signed one MOU with the state of Gujarat for the development of one Kappa pumped storage project. That has already been done, and we are in talks with Gujarat government for the development 3 more pumped storage plants. Other than that, with Andhra, we are almost in the advanced stage of signing MOU for 2 pumped storage project development. And that is, the capacity is something like 4,000 megawatt. We are also exploring other states. In fact, that's the new area where we are focusing more for the development of the hydro sector.
Okay, fair enough. And give us a sense as well as to what the outlook is in Q3 and Q4, seasonally, of course, that is weak for you. So in this backdrop, what is the outlook in terms of your generation target for FY24? Are you on track?
As far as generation is concerned, maybe this year will take a hit because of, 2 events. One is the flood disaster which happened in the Teesta Basin in Sikkim, where we have 3 of our operational projects. Those 3 projects got badly damaged, but 2 projects we have already recovered. The third one is in progress. But we lost some time. So we'll definitely take a hit as far as revenue from these projects is concerned. But then, as far as overall, the revenue income is concerned, we have certain more sources from where we are expecting some more revenue, and we'll try to, come to the same level as in FY 2023. This year also in FY 24.
Okay. Mr. Vishnoi, your cost of borrowing is close to 7.5%. Any other fundraise avenues that you're looking at right now, or any scope of reduction there?
Yeah, we very shortly we'll be basically raising funds by securitizing the future cash flows of one of our hydro project, that is Kishan Ganga. And next month we are trying to raise 2,000 crores just to meet our capex requirements and some short-term liabilities. But that's one, and otherwise also, because given the leverage ratio, the kind of comfortable leverage ratio we have a lot of scope and opportunities also to raise a cheaper debt from the market. And we are working out on several options. Let's see how it goes.
Pita, this project that you first talked about, which you would be selling stake in next month, is that what you said?
We'll not be selling the stake. We'll be basically pledging our future cash flows from this stake, from this project. That is Kishan Ganga project. And then raising the capital.
And that would equate to 2,000 crore rupees, right?
Yeah, that is 2,000 crores rupees. Yeah.
Okay. Great having you on the show, Mr. Vishnoi. Thank you so much for taking the time out.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, let's see where NHPC is up to, down about 5.25%. Of course, it's the OFS which is going to get executed. That's the news piece there. But